Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart was born on January 27, 1756, in Salzburg, Austria. Mozart began taking piano lessons at the age of 4 from his father, Leopold Mozart. Within a year, he was not only playing duets with his sister, but also composing small minuets. Leopold felt that this was a good time to introduce the children to the world. At the young age of 6, Mozart and his sister, Maria Anna, toured Europe, showing the world their amazing musical gifts. At age 12, he composed his first full-length opera known as La Finta Simplice, or The Simple Pretense. It was his 51st composition. Mozart continued to compose through his teen years. As he started to become an adult, Mozart became committed to composing in the fashionable style of the time, known as the galant style, which emphasized brilliance and display. When Mozart turned 21, he left for Paris with his mother. When they arrived, his mother became quite ill and died in Mozart's arms in July of that year. Soon after, in 1779, he traveled home and became the concertmaster to the court and cathedral in Salzburg. He was extremely unhappy with the fact that he was treated like a servant, and because of his poor attitude, was kicked out of the archbishop's residence. He then moved to Vienna with the Weber family, where he fell in love with Constance Weber and married her. Mozart continued to compose many major works, including Le Nozze di Figaro, which translated from Italian means The Marriage of Figaro. This was his 492nd work. When the opera traveled to Prague, the opera had reached great heights of success. It was here that he wrote the opera Don Giovanni, which premiered in October of 1787, which was also well received. In 1790, Mozart became ill and showed signs of fatigue. These symptoms ended up becoming permanent. It was about this time he was commissioned to write the opera Der Zauberflöte, or, translated from German, means The Magic Flute, an opera that contains a lot of Masonic imagery. This was his 620th piece of music. The last few months of his life were months of illness and financial worries. He was in the middle of composing a requiem to get himself out of debt when he died on December 5, 1791. A requiem is a piece of music written for a funeral. He left strict instructions with his friend, Franz Süssmayr, as how he wanted the requiem to be completed. Even though he died at the young age of 36, he composed 626 pieces of music. This included 23 piano concertos, 41 symphonies, and 22 operas. Musicologists still wonder to this day how many pieces of music Mozart could have written had he continued to live for another 20 years. Mozart is still known as one of the greatest composers of all time, and will continue to be remembered for years to come.